Let's get that 100, baby.
4 more episodes to go.
Let's get that 100, baby.
From
Let's
0
go.
to what?
100.
To 100, right?
Yeah.
One of my favorite numbers is either we keep it 100 or don't keep it at all.
We don't do no business.
It's either 100 or I don't want it.
That's a fact.
Huh? Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to episode 96 of the CMR Podcast Network. Today we're discussing why some people seem stuck in the same place. Do you know people like that? Stuck in the same place.
Of course.
Still, right?
Of course.
Constantly getting the same results despite their efforts. If you feel like you're spinning your wheels, this episode will help you understand why that happens and how to make real progress, right? In this episode today, we're going to have what? Manny? Who else? Sam? Jandy? Vanessa? Jasmine? And Emily. I don't know if it's in that same order, but different people giving their point of view of why you keep getting the same results. Why? I'm a person that I'm results driven. Man lie, woman lie, numbers don't lie, right? All the risks I took in my life and keep taking, they have been calculated risks. But I always had that word results in my mind, if it makes sense. Because I'm not in the efforts business. That business of, oh, let me try. Those are weak words. Not in my world. We don't use weak words. Because if you use weak words, you get weak results. Right?
I respect that 100%.
Results driven. Yeah. Efforts don't count.
Fact.
Efforts don't count. Haircut. Efforts don't count.
Efforts don't count.
You don't try a haircut in a man like me.
I don't.
Right?
Right.
Fucked up my shape up today. Shout out to Manny, Mr. Barber. Because if you're going to do something, you do it correct. If not, you don't do it at all. Maybe it's me. But if I'm going to help the world and impact with my pay it forward, willing to share my blessings with others, I'm going to give you not the secret, because there's no such thing as the secret to success. But I'm going to basically put myself in people's shoes, like a Manny or anybody around, and I'm going to literally give you the formula, the blueprint that is going to basically take you from rags to riches, from where you're at now towards where you want to be at.
Let's stay on top.
Right?
Yeah.
But those are results. I guarantee results to myself. So imagine the results that I could do for others. When you deal with people, don't listen to what they tell you. Just watch what they do. A lot of humans out there, man, male and female, they're full of shit. But I'm going to try. No. This is what I want. Can you give me that? Do you want to be a millionaire?
Yes.
Why do you want to be a millionaire? Because it starts with why. What's your reason why you want to be a millionaire?
To help other people that was in my same situation.
But why? What is becoming a millionaire going to do for you?
That's fulfilling. Seeing people smile, seeing people achieve their goals, that's fulfilling to me.
But remember, money comes last in the list. Without you becoming the person and doing the things you got to do, you would never have the $1 million or be able to get the dream home, dream car.
I agree.
Now that you're with the dream business, let's talk about if you want different results, I'm going to tell you the things that you got to do, right? Let's talk about repeating the same habits. One issue that you have. Habits define results. The actions you take every day lead to your outcomes. If your habits don't change, neither your results will. Let me ask you a question, Manny. Why are habits so crucial in determining long-term success?
Well, the right habits are crucial because not all habits are the good ones. But having the right habits, those are habits that are going to force you to be better, force you to grow in life, force you in your 5 pillars to get the best out of them.
That's an excellent point you brought across. So have you been changing your habits?
I have.
What have you basically done from when you started, how you were before, to now?
Well,
what habits have you basically adopted?
I'm listening to more audiobooks.
Do you listen to music?
No.
Okay. What else?
I don't even turn on the radio at that. But I'm listening to more audiobooks. I'm going to the gym more consistently than what I was. I'm
In the gym, you don't even look consistent. You go with your phone, looking at your phone all day. You don't bring no water. You got me? You look like you don't even belong in the gym. You look like you go and watch people work out.
I beg
You
to
go
differ.
and try to go say hi to people.
I-
Hey, guys, do not say hi to Manny.
Hey, yo, I
You
beg
guys
to
are hurting the
differ.
guy. The best way to show people love is by showing them tough love.
I beg
If
to
you're my
differ.
brother, show me tough love. Force me to level up. Let we talk at the end. Results first, then we fucking talk. Then we say hi. But don't talk to me. You get me? If we still haven't put in the fucking work. Work hard in silence. Let's make the noise. That applies to all the pillars. How you doing today? Because I didn't even ask you how you doing.
Excelentemente bien, Carlos.
Are you sure?
Yeah, espiritualmente, spiritually, mentalmente, mentally, físicamente, physically, emocionalmente, emotionally, y financieramente, financially. El que no sirve para, el que no vive para servir, no sirve para vivir. He who doesn't live to serve is not worth living.
Why you keep getting the same results? Breaking old patterns. To see different results, you need to identify and break habits that are keeping you stuck. What common habits keep people stuck in a cycle of repetition, Manny?
Well,
Because you're one of them. You got me? You're breaking those old patterns.
well,
You got me?
right,
Right?
right, of course. But since we're speaking general to more people, a lot of people around us, right?
But use you as an example.
All right.
I'm using you as an example. You got me? I thank God that God sent you to my world. You got me? Because the teacher appears when the student is ready.
Correct.
You got me? But some students, they can either get the best out of you, or some students can either get the worst out of you. And low key, I'm telling you, in the world is you got the fucking worst out of me, bro.
Well, let me continue with the question.
The question was, what common habits keep people stuck in a cycle of repetition?
Well, my common habit was I was negligent as fuck with myself. You know what I mean? Negligent. I didn't care about certain situations, certain
Chapucero.
I wasn't. I was just negligent with myself. I wasn't on top of myself about being better constantly, every day, constantly holding myself to it. You know what I mean? And just
how you do one thing is how you do everything. Now I understand why, as a barber, you haven't succeeded. I thank God that when I offer you that opportunity to open the barbershop for you or do a mobile barbershop back how many years? 4 years ago, you won't do it. You got me? Investing into you, thank God that you didn't do it, because right now we probably would have been in jail, or if somebody would have been dead. You got me? And it wouldn't be because of the fucking money. Because I don't ruin relationship because of the money. Well, this fucking guy, you, bro.
It is what it is. Stay on topic.
That's topic. Why you keep getting the same results?
All right,
we're talking about habits define results, right?
Right.
Breaking old patterns.
Correct.
Now that you're around back again,
awareness.
And you have more awareness.
Correct.
You're now in a different stage of your life, right? Because you literally had to go through broken heart,
thank God.
Proposing woman.
Thank God.
Right?
Thank God.
You would have been around Carlo. You wouldn't be fucking proposing like a simp.
Thank God.
Oh, you want to marry me? You want to marry me?
Okay, we're gonna be positive about this situation.
But do you want to break the fucking habits? Do you want to keep getting the same results?
Of course not.
So if you want to change, your results and get better results, you got to change your mindset, bro.
Of course.
How you move, how you operate.
I'm working on that.
Huh?
I'm working on that. I'm holding myself accountable to that. I'm holding myself accountable.
Kaizen, 1% better every single day.
Of course.
So the haircut is 1% better.
Of course.
Right? Shape up is not gonna be up the roof.
Nah, it won't be in Japan.
In a rooftop?
It won't be in Japan.
A man that fucks up my haircut gets the worst out of me.
I got
like
you.
that Bible guy that they cut his hair, forgot his name, that he was everything just because of his hair. The secret to him, Samsung, it was in his hair. But going back, Manny, if you always do what you've always done, you will always get what you always got. With all that said, what else do you want to tell the world? Why you keep getting the same results so the next person could come?
No, people gotta stop being stagnant. Stop having these bad habits and becoming happy to these bad habits that are not leading them anywhere. You know what I mean? So like, I just want people to open themselves, to have awareness about themselves, to realize what are bad habits and what are good habits, to then attack the situation to stop doing the bad habits that they were doing. Me debo entender.
Thank you, Manny.
Of course, thank you.
And I'll tell you straight up here why you keep getting the same results, right? You know why you keep getting the same results? Because you made the decision to what? To stay the same. But now you made a decision to change. That's why we're letting you around. You got me? Because you're having more awareness. And we do see that you want to change. Thank you, Manny. How you doing, Vanessa?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos.
Today, Vanessa, why you keep getting the same results? Because a lot of people don't want to answer that. Look, guys, world. If there's one thing I've done in my life, have been asking myself questions. Why this? Why that? Why everything? And this is why I'm willing to share my blessings back with others. You get me? Because these questions that I'm here asking, I've asked these questions myself through my journey in life. Still to this day, I'm still asking a lot of questions. Why am I sitting here with you guys? Why am I basically, driven by helping people maximize their potential overall and become just their best version? And it's because I did it for myself, right? Because I'm in my second stage of my life. From 0 to 30, stage 1. From 31 to 60, is stage 2. From 61 to 90, stage 3. And if we're lucky, there's stage 4. Just like basketball, fourth quarter, right? Everything has a fourth quarter. Like the year. Quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, right? So, Vanessa, fear of change. Comfort zone. Many people fear change because they find comfort in the familiar, even if it's not producing the results they want. How does fear of change keep people stuck? How you doing, first of all?
Excelentemente bien, Carlos. Espiritualmente, spiritually, mentalmente, mentally, físicamente.
Are you putting the middle finger at me? Just because you work out your body every day? Guys, she's putting the middle finger at me.
No. Físicamente, physically, emocionalmente, emotionally, financieramente, financially.
Low key, if you're getting the same results physically, you gotta question why you're getting the same results. Simple. Who doesn't want to have their dream body? And I know why people, even in the physical pillar, they get the same results. If you keep doing the same exercise, keep eating the same food, and you don't do a change, you got me? You got to try and error. And what doesn't get measured doesn't get improved. At first, when you're trying to, master your nutrition, master, the workouts, you got to be intentional, even with the reps you do. Because 80% is what you eat. 20% is systems and process, which is working out, right? And no days off. You got to be consistently every single day working out at the same time, not switching your time. Even switching your time makes a difference. See, I got to take a shit every day at the same time. I got to eat at the same time. I already live a life of very systemized. I've noticed that the people that are the wealthiest, straight up, the richest, they have systems and process in their life. They run their personal life just how they run their business life, with systems and process. A lot of you guys have systems and process for your work, obviously, because somebody else is telling you what to do, because you were trained to be a worker, right? You got to be at work at 9 p.m., at 9 a.m., right? You leave work at 5 p.m., just to put that as perspective. Why do you think they got to give you a schedule? Those are systems and process. Imagine people going to work at whatever time the fuck they want to fucking go work. Imagine the results are going to be all over the place. Right or wrong?
That's right.
So, Vanessa, my question to you is, how does fear of change keep people stuck? I was asking you, comfort zone. Mm-hmm. Many people fear change because they find comfort in the familiar, even if it's not producing the results they want.
Before I answer the question, I want to know, what do you take that title for me? What do you see about me, about like fear and change?
Why did I pick that one for you?
Yes.
Fear of change?
Mm-hmm.
Simple. First of all, today we're talking about why you keep getting the same results, right? Mm-hmm. Some people, they fear change, right? They don't face everything and rise. You see me, I don't fear anything. I respect all, but I don't fear none, right? So I don't fear the change in life because I look at the world, I look at life, business, like you have to change, you have to innovate, you have to get out of your comfort zone, you have to think outside the box, right? I'm a person that even if I'm getting results, doing the same workout, eating the same way, I still gotta, after a certain amount of time, I gotta switch it up. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yes,
I
makes
gotta try
sense.
something else because so I could get better 1%.
Okay.
If it makes
Yes,
sense.
makes sense. Okay, what I can say about comfort zone, is like I'm gonna put it an example with me. I didn't get the result what I want because I didn't like put the work, and I recognize the part. Even like I want it, I still feel like fear in different things, and I recognize this thing. Even like I don't want to feel this thing, but I want to like push myself. Even like in the past, I have so many things like remember, like I can remember, and I know everything I want to change in my life is still bother me.
See, I love change. Oh my God. Me and change, we could be best friends. I could marry change. Because I always tell people one thing. If you ain't changing, in another word, if you ain't growing, you're dying. I stay away from still people. I don't know. I've never understood a man or a woman that wants to be a barber their whole life, that wants to be this their whole life. You get me? Like, yo, bro, sis, like, hey, I'm living proof that I don't fear change through just my business world, my cycles in business. I proved it when people be like, yo, there's a lot of money in that industry, bro. That industry, I leave the industry when everything that goes up one day's got to go down. So when you look at life, you got me, and you calculate how many more years this industry you're gonna be able to milk that cow. That's like if you got a cow, if you got a cash cow, you got to milk that cow, right? That cow, after a certain amount of years, is not gonna produce the same amount of milk. Facts or no? You gotta know how long you're gonna keep the cow milking it, and then when you gotta sell the cow, kill it so people can eat meat. You gotta know that. See, most people they don't approach life like that. That's why I say life, you gotta approach it in stages, 4 stages. Stage one, you gotta live life literally straight up, focus. See, a lot of young people say, oh, because I'm young, I gotta, huh? Focus, dream. A lot of people, when they're young, they get distracted, especially the males. We get distracted by the female. But you got to focus on your purpose, on your mission, on your vision. Chase that vision. Chase the vision of you becoming your best version physically, mentally, emotionally, you got me, spiritually, financially. So when you're in your 30s, what these young guys were doing, supposedly having fun, now I'm in my 30s. I'm having fun. But when I was younger too, I was having fun too. But the difference between me and the rest of the people was I said results driven. Efforts don't count. Meaning I'm gonna take care of business first, pleasure second. If I rather no time for pleasure, take care of business because I always knew if I take care of business, business was gonna take care of me. If it makes sense,
Yes, makes
right?
sense. I want to say something too about what I say about fears in comfort zone too, because I can see I have fears, but I always change because I take the risk to change my mindset to employ mindset to business mindset, and I take the risk to do this. And I remember I asked myself how I'm going to live, how I'm going to make money. It's so many questions I say myself because I know my kids is dependent to me. It's like so many things. Even like you didn't have the result. What I think I didn't have, it's still like I don't want to use the word like try, but I still do it. Even like I'm still like fear a little bit, but I say no. I want to change my life. I want to try to do better.
Facing fear to change your results, you need to confront the fear of the unknown and embrace change. Why is stepping out of your comfort zone necessary for growth?
Oh, when you step and you just recognize you doing something wrong, you just say, no, let me take action. Let me do like the thing I'm supposed to do. Let me do like everything is like to guide me to do like the right thing. Even like I recognize I had to do, like, when I start my own business, right? I say, let me start my own business and let me learn how business like grow or something like that. It's like how you say, uh, everybody wanted their like the dream house, dream home, or something like that, but everything started their dream business. And this is what I decide to make my life better. Even like I start now, but I wanted to do better every day to accomplish everything what I want to accomplish.
The only thing that is constant is change. Thank you, Vanessa.
Okay, thank you, Carlos.
Thank you, Vanessa. Why you keep getting the same results? Some people that will never, you know, achieve greatness. How you doing, my brother Sam? Excelentemente bien. Do you know the pillars already, Sam?
Say it in English, but
Spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, financially.
Yes.
Espiritualmente, mentalmente, físicamente, emocionalmente, financieramente. Quien no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir.
That's the part I don't understand.
Quien no sirve para servir,
What was it?
quien no sirve para servir,
Care no.
quien no sirve para servir.
Yeah.
Meaning, in another word, we're all here to serve each other.
Yes.
If you're not serving others, why you're here in this planet Earth?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not God to, tell people this, but straight up, I want assets around me.
Yes.
Because I'm an asset. I'm not a liability. And then you know how I know I'm not a liability? Anybody that comes across me, I leave them better than how I found them. You get me?
Yeah.
And because I demand results for myself. So as a brother, you get me? I'm obsessed. Secret number one, God wants each of us to be obsessively preoccupied with the needs and desires of his other children. I'm obsessed. Always be helping people to help others.
Yeah.
If I could help people get from A to B, bro, I've been able to go from A to Z. Why wouldn't I want to help people go from A to B, B to C, C to D? You got me? I could help people right now go in the elevator.
Yeah.
Instead of them taking the stairs. They'll go in the elevator with me, and whatever letter they're missing, as a coach mentor, I'll be like, hey, bro, you're missing letter F.
You know.
But not F as in,
just the step.
Faith, fitness, friends, finance, family. You know what I put last, bro? Family. You know what people put first? Family. But to me, family's last. What family is going to love a man, especially us men, that are not providing? Think about it, bro.
Yeah, for men, we have the burden of providing.
So why you keep getting the same results? This is today's topic that we want to bring awareness to the world, right? Because this podcast, as you know, it starts with why. Why this, why that, why everything. So a lot of people don't ask themselves this question. Why do I keep getting the same results? That will literally spark ideas. You get me? And will basically give you awareness. Because if you're getting the same results in this world, it could be physically, it could be mentally. You get me? You says, oh, hold up, I got to change my mindset. I got to go from employee mindset to a business investor mindset. If I want the financial pillar, right? I want to serve at a higher level. If I'm here exchanging my time for money in implementation, and I want different results, I have to go into unification. I have to become a leader. I have to learn how to move people, influence people, how to win friends and influence people, right? Yes, but most people, they don't want to, they want the result, but they don't want to put the work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
No, it's facts.
If I want to keep leveling up, I got to go into communication. We're here doing communication.
Yes.
And when we do the Wealth Map Summit, that's public speaking.
Yep.
Public speakers, you got me, have a higher impact on people, low key, than people in implementation, right? Imagine now imagination. People perish because of lack of vision. People perish because of lack of knowledge. Imagine you could help people. We could help people, create opportunities for them. People perish because of lack of vision. And opportunity is a vision, is an idea, right? We create business or real estate opportunities that help build our network, because our network is our net worth.
Yep.
And income, what type of income? Passive income, right?
Right.
Where we park our money, real estate. Why not help people get their first home?
Sure.
If they don't get their first home, they will never get their dream home.
Right.
Right? But everything starts with the results that they're demanding for themselves.
Yes.
I tell people, raise your standards and the universe is going to meet you there. So introduce yourself once again. Obviously all the episodes, especially you, because you already have your shit together, right? Self-love, self-care, happiness, inner peace, independence, time management, right? We're already on our second stage of our life.
Yes. My name is Samurai Kasima. I'm an investor. I'm a realtor, entrepreneur. I like to try to help people. You can follow my Instagrams, Sam the Investor, Sam the Realtor. Thanks to Carlos, I do have a podcast as well.
Thanks to
Capital
God.
Games. Thanks to God. So I'll be sharing a lot of information on there, trying to give out information, trying to help as many people as possible. So if you like business, if you like investing, if you like real estate, follow my pages. I'll give you as much information as I possibly can.
Tag the page too, Capital Games.
Yeah.
So they could watch the episode that we did together.
Yes.
What else do you want to tell them?
That's
Before we talk about fixed versus growth mindset when it comes to why people getting the same results.
Well, I think we could talk about that because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So if you want a different result, you have to do something different than what you've been doing. And also to that effect, if you want an extraordinary life, you have to do an extraordinary things. So you can't actually be normal because you're going to get normal results. So if you want normal results, do what everyone else does. You're going to get what everyone else gets. But if you want something extraordinary, you're going to have to sacrifice. You're going to have to develop yourself, develop your skills, invest in yourself. Carlos says it all the time. The best investment you can make, one is in yourself. The next is in someone else, right? So when you invest in people, when you invest in yourself, you're going to be able to make your goals. You're going to be able to get different results. And one person can change your life. That's why it's important to network. That's why it's important to talk to different people, develop yourself so that way you can be in a position to meet those people, to have conversations with the people, but then also add value, right? So it's really important. If you're looking for outsized results, you have to do outsized things. You have to take that risk. Life is about risk. Most people don't want risk, right? That's why when you're at a job, you're getting security, but with that security, you're not going to be able to attack your dreams, right? So you got to really decide what you want. And there's nothing wrong if security makes you comfortable and makes you be able to sleep at night, go for that. But if you want something more, you're going to have to risk, right? You're going to have to do something out of your comfort zone, take a chance. And to me, that's living. That's what life is about. Because with life, that's what's the beauty of it. You have tomorrow, you can change, right?
One decision away.
And just completely flip the direction that you're going. You're going this way, now you're going this way. And it could work in the opposite way as well. So it's important, the decisions that we make and the things that we do to try to reach the goals and do the things that we want to do with our lives.
Mindset is what separates the best from the rest.
Yeah.
Right? Mindset shapes reality. A fixed mindset believes that abilities are static, while a growth mindset believes in the possibility of improvement through effort. My question to you, Sam, is how does a fixed mindset prevent progress?
Well, a fixed mindset is going to keep you in that same lane, that same area. When you can't change your mindset and kind of think outside the box, as they say, or think outside of what you normally do, then you're not going to be able to get to those different levels, get to those different areas. You just talked about your first season, right? Years 1 through 30, second season or second quarter, 30 to 60, 60 to 90, 90 to however long, God has you here. In those different areas, you might be in a fixed mindset for that period, but then you're like, all right, it's time to change. But you have to keep on developing yourself so that way you have the ability
and
to
this
change.
Is where choosing to grow, because growing is a decision too.
It is, absolutely.
Right? To get different results, you must adapt a growth mindset and believe that change is possible through new approaches. So my last question to you is, what steps can you take to develop a growth mindset?
I would say just really watch what you consume, because you become what you consume. Right?
A man becomes what he thinks all day long.
Yes.
So what you consume, better said, you said it best.
Yeah.
Serious.
Yeah, you become what you consume.
But
So,
also, believe it or not,
yeah,
who you let around you, who you
Absolutely.
surround yourself with.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna put in perspective. We play basketball. We're around a lot of negative people battling a lot of fucking demons, bro. And these fucking words that come out of my mouth, because I say I don't want to curse, it's because there's people, you get me, that even though, because I love the sport,
yeah,
and believe it or not, the people that play the sport the best are actually these fucking people,
yeah,
right? Make sense?
yeah.
It's not that they get the worst out of me, because I get along with everybody. Like they say, oh, a man that gets along with everybody, bro, I just know how to deal with people.
Yeah.
But I'll send a person to go fuck themselves literally from 0 to 100. It sounds messed up, but life, I always say one thing. You gotta be street smart and book smart.
Yeah.
Both. Because you would never, basically, why you keep getting the same results? Bro, you're just book smart.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, you're just street smart. Bro, you wanna get different results? Adapt both.
Yeah.
Because you gotta be a chameleon. You gotta know how to mirror people.
Yeah.
You get me? When I'm in the street, manga tu caminar pa que no te atraquen. That's a song that they made in Spanish. When you go to the Dominican Republic, let's say you go with jewelry or this, that, and you don't act like that, they're like, this guy's different. They'll rob you, bro.
Yeah, it looks like food.
Nigeria, all the
Looks
places,
like food, right? Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Yeah.
See, I could go anywhere.
Yeah.
You get me? Because they feel and sense I'm one of them. It's like a lion. You got me? If you surround yourself around other lions, they're gonna say you're a lion too.
Right.
What else do you want to say, Sam, so we could give a chance to the next person? Why you keep getting the same results?
Yeah, so you're gonna keep doing the same things. You're gonna get the same results. That's why, again, watch what you consume. Social media can be good and bad. What you consume on social media can change how you think, change your life. If you consume things that are going to be bettering yourself, educating yourself, putting yourself in a better mental state, then that's the type of stuff you want to consume. The stuff that's just entertainment, time wasting stuff, you want to kind of stay away from those things and really use it as a tool to help you get to wherever you're trying to go.
Better said.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Sam.
My pleasure, brother.
Appreciate
Thank
you. Why you keep getting the same results? Sam brought an excellent point. He said social media. You know what I recommend people? Straight up. If you want different results, go on a social media fast. Straight up. Even you guys around me that haven't got the results that you probably wanted. Because social media, the algorithm, they invest billions of dollars to keep you in there. Even if it's with motivational, how much motivation do you need, bro? Sis? How you doing today, Jasmine?
Excelentemente bien. Spiritualmente, mentalmente, físicamente, emocionalmente, financieramente. Those who do not serve to live do not deserve to. Those who do not serve to live do not deserve to live.
How you like today's topic?
I love today's topic.
What can you say overall before I ask you a question and I'll start talking about today's topic? Why people or why you keep getting the same results? Because you could use your own self as an example.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You bring people awareness, and that vulnerability could also, show strength from your part to the world. So they could be vulnerable themselves. We gotta admit sometimes we the problem. Sometimes we gotta look at ourselves in the mirror and be like, yo, physically I'm getting the same results. It's because, first of all, I'm not intentional with my daily, physical routine when it comes to nutrition or the physical activities I gotta do. You got me? I gotta change something up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. What I could say is you're getting the same results because I feel as if, speaking from experience, in the back of my head, I'll know that I'm not truly changing. I'm not truly putting in that work that I know I need to put in to get what I need to get, because I know that in reality, I'm able to achieve the things that I want to achieve because nothing's impossible, but it's about striving out of your comfort zone. You're getting the same results because you're not getting out of your comfort zone. You're not taking those steps that you know you need to take. So honestly, it's all about taking accountability for yourself and executing, because I'm happy with the place that I'm currently at, but I know that I could do better, but it's about becoming 1% better every day. But some people don't want to take accountability, and they want to play the blame game and blame everybody, blame all the circumstances for the place they're currently at, but it lies on them. It lies on their actions.
That's why we decided to do making the same decisions.
Right.
Decisions determine destiny. Your decisions shape your outcomes. If you keep making the same decisions, you'll continue getting the same results, right? So my question to you is, why do people tend to make the same decisions even when they want different results?
Why do people tend
Why-
to make the same
Yeah,
decisions?
why do people tend to make the same decisions even when they want different results?
Because they got too comfortable. I feel like it really truly falls on being in your comfort zone. Like you just get too comfortable with where you're at. And like for me, I feel like it just came down to a point of deciding how bad I want it.
Ooh, we
You
did
know-
an episode.
Yes.
How bad do you want it?
I remember.
We did an episode.
Right.
Why
And-
do you gotta want it as bad as you want to breathe?
Exactly. And you know, like people, they just keep getting those same results because I feel as if it's just their fault. It just lies on them. Like you're not striving to go out of the environment that you're currently in. Like I feel like you have to look around and see. Because at the end of the day, how a point that you brought up is if you're around 5 millionaires, you're gonna be the sixth. If you're around 5 bums, you're gonna be the sixth as well. So even if you think that you're taking the actions, you have to look around the environment that you're in. You have to also, I feel like, manage your time, which is a big thing that I took into consideration that I've been executing on as well.
You've been getting your shit together.
Yes, self-love, happiness, inner peace, independence, and time management. Get your shit together.
Self-love and self-care are
Self-care.
two different things.
Okay, yes, all of those. So, yeah.
Another thing, taking different actions. To break the cycle, you must make new decisions, even if they feel uncomfortable or risky. My question to you is, what small decisions can you start making today to change your outcomes?
Small decisions that you could start making today. I would say,
To change your outcomes.
right. Small decisions. Well, I would say work on your 5 pillars, you know?
So everything lands in the 5 pillars.
Everything lands in the 5 pillars. Because for me personally, I feel like before I was a part of this organization, I did not value my 5 pillars. And I see like the most significant change ever since I started valuing my 5 pillars. Spiritually, you have to connect with yourself and with God, because if you can't have a good relationship with others, you can't really have a good relationship with anything in life if you don't prioritize that relationship with God and yourself. And then physical, you got to master that physical discipline. But
First one, spiritual.
Spiritual, yes.
Right?
Oh, mental.
Mental.
Yeah.
Because what separates the best from the rest is
It's your
mindset.
mindset. Exactly. The difference between us and animals is our mindset. And then that physical pillar, you gotta conquer your physique. You gotta wake up in the morning and work
You gotta
out.
get stronger.
Yes, exactly. And then you have your emotional pillar. If there's a woman watching this, I know that that.
What was more important, EQ or IQ?
EQ.
Why?
Because you're not going to be able to make decisions, the right decisions, if you're going based off of your emotions. You're going to have to, if you do go based off your emotions, that just is proving to yourself that you're not basing your decisions off of your values. You're doing it off of your emotion. So you have to be able to make your decisions off of your values instead. And then your financial pillar, which comes last, you got to be able to, I feel like for somebody who works on those, like the first step you got to take is all those 5 pillars. And then you're going to see the significant change. And I feel like I lead by example. I'm personally speaking from experience. I've seen a significant change, the most effective change. And it's not stopping. I feel like it's a continuous commitment.
So every time we talk about the 5 pillars, that we sound like broken records, do you feel like we still got to constantly speak about the 5 pillars?
I do. And you know what's a good fact? I remember before I was a part of this organization, watching your podcast, I remember seeing you repeat, like being repetitive with certain statements. And I loved that because when you were repetitive with certain statements, that's you ingraining it in our mind. So I feel like you, just like when you read a book once, you're not going to get the message the first time.
Why do you think I have that sign there?
He who works all day has no time to make money.
Because we help people what? Transition from what?
An employee mindset to a business mindset.
Employee mindset to an investor business mindset.
Right.
Where time is not money. That's what society and that's what they were trained to look at the world as, right? Mm-hmm. With money, you can make money, right? Or with money, you could buy people's time.
Correct.
Right or wrong?
Right.
I'd rather buy your time, buy other people's time, than me sell my time to you or to other people and have you guys tell me what to do. Maybe it's messed up, but hey, in life, it's either you tell people what to do or they tell you what to do. Where there's a will, there's a way. If you don't find a way how to work on your dreams, somebody else is going to hire you to work on theirs. Right?
Right.
You've been working on your dreams, right?
I have been.
Right?
Yeah.
So to wrap this up, so the next person could come, once again, why you need to keep getting this, why you keep getting the same results. What else can you tell the world when it comes to that?
What I could say is that I feel like a lot of people are quick to say, because at the end of the day, I feel like one thing that you ingrained in my mind is that you have to be the pressure. You like, when you're under pressure, you just gotta embrace it. You gotta be the pressure, because when you're trying to conquer something, you have to. I read something today that you have, or I listened to something today. You have, if you want to get something that you've never got, you got to be somebody that you've never.
And you
been.
got to do something that you never done.
Exactly. So at the end of the day, it just comes down to how bad you want it. You got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And what I could say is, speaking from experience, you know, like everybody starts from somewhere. Like, don't beat yourself up, but also it gets to a point where it's like, if you don't take that consideration, like if you don't take consideration for yourself about your future, like your future lies in your hand. Nobody can wake up and work out for you. Nobody can wake up and meditate for you. Nobody can wake up and pray for you. It all falls and lies in your hands. So it just comes down to how bad you want it, you know?
Thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you for having me.
Lack of accountability. But the definition of insanity, because Sam bro, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. There's actually Beachbody, the app, insanity workout. I'm gonna tell the world this. If you want to get in the best shape physically, alive, do the insanity workout. Yo, I remember when I was like 17, I did it literally for a month and a half. I never been fat, thanks God. It got me straight up. You got me? But that insanity workout got me like literally shredded on a different level. When I say shredded, because the type of workout that like it's high interval training. So if you want different results physically, male or female, especially the male that want to be in the 1% of the 1% physically, do the insanity workout, right?
Yeah.
Emily, lack of accountability. Let's talk about, first of all, how you doing, Emily?
Excelentemente bien. Spiritually, espiritualmente, mentally, mentalmente, physically, físicamente, emotionally, emocionalmente, financially, financieramente. Porque el que no sirve para vivir, el que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. Because he is not fit to serve does not serve living.
Why you keep getting the same results? I want you just to answer that question before I go into the topic. Why you keep getting the same results? Why do you keep getting the same results? Why do Emily keep getting the same results? Because remember, I'm here. Okay, why this, why that? Everything starts with why in this podcast. But I'm also mentoring, coaching. You got me? You guys and the world just bringing awareness, right? Because I got to be, as a teacher, the teacher appears when the student is ready, right? But I have to stimulate people's mindset, stimulate people's mind by asking questions, the right question, so they can reflect on those questions, right? So my question to you is, obviously the same topic today, why you keep getting the same results? Because if my success is only measured by how many people I'm able to impact, help. So if I could help my mentees, as a coach, get different results, imagine I'm gonna be able to elevate to a different level.
Yeah.
Facts or no?
Yeah. Facts.
The Wealth Map Summit. Imagine I help you guys, because the business consulting, whoever's there in this circle, in the CMR's investor network, minimum $10 million up. I'm helping people become multimillionaires. Millionaires too easy. $1 million is too fucking easy. That's that average Joe Smoke could help you make a fucking $1 million. $10 million plus. If not, I'm not helping people. Fuck $1 million. $1 million? Inflation, $1 million, not $1 million no more. They should change, millionaires are supposed to be, multimillionaires are the new millionaires. Facts or no, Sam? Think about inflation. $1 million today is not $1 million when you were born. You were born in what year? 2000?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
$1 million back in the day, 2000.
Mhm.
24 years back, $1 million, literally, you could buy more than what you can buy now. Huh? Even in real estate. If you would have literally invested $1 million back then, 24 years ago,
Mhm.
man, I remember one building that, shout out to my business partner Alex's father, $35,000 here in Passaic. That building, $2 million. Just to put in perspective. Just to use one example of how much real estate has gotten up. His father literally bought a building for $35,000. I would put in perspective my family in Pennsylvania. When they first moved out to Pennsylvania, the houses, they were like 10,000, 13,000. PA, Wilkes-Barre, Scranton. $13,000, Emily. Those homes, 250, 300, 350. I'm serious. Remember, my uncle bought a mansion for like $50,000. Mansion! $50,000. He put on it like $100,000 more. Imagine. The home was 50. He invested 100 to just make it pop out on a different level. Land, like literally, you could literally drive a car inside that fucking home. That's how big. So, making a long story short, why you keep getting the same results, Emily? Because physically, you've been getting different results. But on the other pillars, have you been getting other different results, Emily? Straight up, use you as an example.
Okay. What I can say about that is that I still think that I still pleasing people. I still need to say no more often.
Oh. So you're holding yourself lack of accountability. You got me? Because you could have me and the rest of the organization and Vanessa holding you accountable. Remember, but Vanessa's still working on her leadership skills. So as much as I want Vanessa, you to follow Vanessa, you're only going to follow Vanessa depending how much Vanessa works on her leadership skills. Because I could literally, as a leader, bring, for example, look at Manny and look at Jandy. Manny, how old are you, Manny? 31? You're 34? Manny is 30. Jandy's 22, 20. How old are you, Jandy? 22. Manny's 8 years older than Jandy. Notice.
Mhm.
But Jandy could literally lead Manny. That's deep. You know why? Because Manny, what? Straight up. Huh? I feel like Jandy acts like he's 30 and Manny acts like he's fucking 22. Bro, when I was 22, I was already fucking acting like I was fucking 42. I'm serious, bro. I'm not saying that my mission, my journey, my story is the same as yours, but bro, you know why? Because I said to myself, I wanted different results, bro. I said I want to basically break through the generational curses. You got me? I didn't want the same results, Manny. So, Emily, lack of accountability. Let's talk about that. Accountability drives change. Having someone hold you accountable can help you break the cycle of repeating the same patterns. Accountability forces you to take action and make real changes, right? Mm-hmm. How does accountability help you change your patterns? Like me holding you accountable, if it makes sense. Or Vanessa. Does Vanessa hold her own self accountable? In certain areas, yeah. As a mom, I feel like Vanessa, she's, the little I seen, she's A++. Because there's people that they could, demand the results for themselves in one area. But other areas, it's down the drain. I've noticed that life, I don't like saying work-life balance, but I feel like life, you're supposed to, demand and raise your standards to be top-notch and demand results on all areas of your life. Personal, business, as a father, Maybe I'm wrong. Like, you got to hold yourself accountable. So my question is, how does accountability help you change your patterns?
Okay, when you have someone that you told them that you're going to do something, you need to in my case, I need to make sure that I do it so that way I don't get like in the bad side of that person, for example, you. Because
nobody gets in my bad side. Before I listen, I'm gonna sound fucked up, but I rather people. I'm not $100 bill for everybody to fucking love me. That's why. You know what got me here? God and my authentic self. My biggest flex is that I don't walk around with a fucking mask. I walk around with fucking shades. You know why?
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because I'm laser fucking focused. You get me? I'm trying to transmit energy. Hey, I'm focused. I put headphones. All day I be with headphones listening to audiobooks. Because I know the world is so full of fucking positivity, how I see it. You got me? So perspective,
Yeah.
right? That I put shades on, put headphones on. You got me? And I be in my own world, just personal developing myself, self-improving myself. Because I know the more I elevate, separation, what? Elevation requires separation. So even when I'm in the outside world, the minute people see me with headphones, I'm like this. I'm not gonna get distracted or dragged. Misery loves what?
Company.
Right? Oh no.
Yeah.
If I let fucking imagine when I take my headphones around fucking the Mannies of the world, which I love Manny, but yo, sometimes when people are low vibration, remember this, you're in a higher frequency here, right? That doesn't make you high vibration. That's deep. You get me? Just because you're now in a high vibration frequency, because remember, when you're low vibration and you get it yourself in a room of high vibration people, you drag their energy. You low key, they don't tell you, not you, I'm talking about people in general. When there's low vibration type of people, that's why you want to know what's one of the biggest thing a leader's supposed to do? When, remember, leaders are moving people, influencing people.
Yeah.
His or her ability to spot out the rotten apple and get the rotten apple, either shape it up or shape it the fuck out. That's where character development comes. Because leaders they're not in the validation, pleasing, fucking people business. You're gonna notice leaders, low key, even if they don't say it like I say it, they don't give a fuck. Because there's levels to leadership too. A leader in my caliber of leaders, of creating leaders of my life, leaders of leaders, like my boss is God. And then I'm a hunter. I know how to put the ball inside the fucking hoop. I'm always helping people. In another word, I'm always closing deals. Money is a byproduct of value creation. I focus creating value, and automatically all the money comes to me. All the money. I don't even got to go look for money. It's just going to come because the value's there. I created the value. So if I could create the value to help a person, a brother or sister, become not simply millionaires, fuck millionaires, multi-millionaire, but forget the money. Money comes last in the list. Be, do, have. Help the person become the person. I'm holding each other accountable because I did it for myself. So, seeking feedback. Let's talk about lack of accountability, right?
Okay.
We spoke about accountability drives change.
Yeah.
Seeking feedback. Seeking outside feedback gives you a fresh perspective on what's holding you back, which you may be too close to see yourself. Why is feedback essential for personal growth?
Because the feedback is the things you don't know, that you weren't aware that you did or do or still doing it, that you need to get better at or you need to fix.
And my last question to you is, do you get feedback from everybody? Do you ask anybody for feedback?
No.
Why not?
Because no, okay, depend of the develop of that person or the growth that person have, they will give me feedback from the point of view, from
So
their
they
perspective.
interpret the world based on their level of understanding.
Yeah.
Right? So for example, I have my mother, I have my father.
Mm-hmm.
I've never asked my mother or my father feedback when it comes to the financial pillar. They don't lead by example. When it comes to the emotional pillar, I didn't ask my mother or my father. Because my father, he couldn't control himself. He's quiet, but he's low-key like myself. I tell myself too. I'm a man of action. I just want to... You got me?
Mm-hmm.
I explode. That's why I cannot get mad. You got me? Because I'm an explosion, right? That's why I pray every single day. Every time I leave, hey, God, please help me not get mad. Straight up. You got me?
Mm-hmm.
I saw also in the physical pillar, my mother, natural body, right?
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
You got me?
Yeah.
My father, he's not fat, but he doesn't work out. I don't know about now if they still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mentally, my father only got to 5th grade. That's what drove me at a very young age to self-educate myself. Because I always knew that education was what? Extremely important. And I saw then when it comes to the spiritual pillar, I saw these people, be obviously thankful and grateful, with God, but their actions were not matching. Like my father, he drinks. So how can you pray and say, thank you, God, and then you get drunk? You get me? That's, thoughts were not aligned with what he say and what he do. So I'm like, hold up, this guy is just saying, thank you, God, for this food. Okay, be attitude of gratitude. But bro, you don't lead by example. You get me? It was like, I would look at him like, this guy's serious. You got me? But Emily, to wrap this up with you, if you always do what you always done, you will always get what you got.
Yeah.
Right? But also, the only thing that is constant is change. With all that said, let's change to the next person.
Okay. Thank you.
Make sense or no? So, going back, expecting immediate results. Today we're talking about why you keep getting the same results. How you doing, Jandy?
Excelentemente bien, positivo y productivo. Spiritually, espiritualmente. You gotta have that connection with God, but also have you said yesterday, but also a relationship with yourself is very important. I feel like once you have that relationship with God, for me, that's how it worked for me. I transmitted over to myself.
You could do whatever you want to do. And with your life, you could do whatever you want to do. All I know in my life, I understood that when it comes to the spiritual pillar, it's a connection with God and a connection with myself. Dime con quién andas y te diré quién eres y para dónde vas. You got me? You don't lead by example. You've been now switching your circle. You got me? I cannot have a relationship with you or with the external world without having a relationship with the creator, which is God, and a relationship with myself. So I put that with God, I want to be like this. With myself, I want to be like this. Because I don't want the bumps around me. I don't get along with bumps. Bums, I tell you, you a bum ass nigga. You a bum. I don't like bum ass niggas around me. You got me? Tell me who you with, and I'm gonna tell you who you are. Right? And where you're heading. Who you are, simple. Look at women. Look at their friends. It doesn't matter if it's her sister. If her sister's a hoe, she's a fucking hoe too. If she likes chilling with her sister.
Elevation,
straight up.
Elevation requires separation. Right? That's what people don't
I got my brother.
Yeah.
If my brother sees me, I'm an investor, business owner. Do you think I'm gonna let my brother come and influence me? Bro, you gotta get a job? Fuck out of here. You get a job, motherfucker. Oh, you calling me motherfucker? We got the same motherfucker.
All right, now.
Because I don't mean the bad word. I'm just mean, just the energy.
Expressing yourself. Now, mental, the more you learn, the more you earn.
Oh, okay. What separates the best from the rest is mindset. Leaders are what?
Readers.
Right? Read so many books, but what?
Live in the Bible. Es mentira.
Oh.
And now physical health is the ultimate wealth. That's why that discipline, once you discipline in the gym.
So health is wealth?
Of course.
So why are people chasing wealth first thing early in the morning? They rather go close a deal. Fuck a deal. I don't give a fuck how big the deal is. My health goes first.
Me time.
I call it getting my shit together. Self-love, self-care, happiness, inner peace, independence, time management. You want to know why their life is in complete misery?
Why?
They don't get their shit together. First thing early in the morning, you got to get your shit together. You got to do your golden hour. You got to read. You got to write, meditate, pray, thank. You know what I mean? Yeah. Work out, play a sport. Do what fulfills you the most. If you win the morning, you win the day. I'd rather win the morning. You get me? Because when you feel good, you produce better results. You got me? Before 12, I like having all my shit done. Me time.
No, emocionalmente estamos en crecimiento, no es sentimiento. For when people like us in the organization tell people the truth, they don't go into their feelings. I told somebody one time, he who works all day has no time to make money.
They took it personal?
He called me ignorant. Nah, bro. I just
you should have said, yeah, I'm ignorant. That's why he who works all day has no time to make money. The man that works all day has no time to what?
Make money.
To make money. But if you work hard on a job,
you make a living.
If you work hard on yourself,
you make a fortune.
So now translate, I will make a fortune because I'm working hard on myself. He who works all day has no time to make money. You know why? They're devoting their peak time, their best years to a job that they will replace you if you fucking just sneeze. Oh no, he got COVID. He got COVID. You
And then financially, financieramente, que no sirve para servir, no sirve para vivir. We all have a purpose, but he who is not fit to serve is not fit to live.
So you understand that if you want different results, you gotta serve.
Of course.
In another word, you gotta always be
helping people.
Always be creating value.
He took it out of my brain. Correct.
Right?
Correct.
Money is a byproduct of value creation.
1,000%.
Right? If you focus on creating value, your results are gonna come in. 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. We did an episode, the 80-20 rule.
Correct.
You guys should watch the episode, right? Because Mr. Jayandi thinks that the 80-20 rule doesn't, I don't know, work, or why were we here talking about the 80-20 rule? Yo, bro, sis, the 80-20 rule changed my life. You want your life to change? Simple. 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. A lot of people are mistakenly movement with achievement. Do not mistake movement with achievement, guys. See, my success is because I could do one thing. I call it the domino effect. Eat that frog. Shout out to Brian Tracy for writing that book too. Eat that frog. Do the hardest thing, especially early in the morning, and everything else is gonna take care of itself.
What is the hardest thing that we should do early in the morning? From
Straight
your
straight
perspective.
up, take care of the mind. Because when you take care of the mind, you're gonna be able to think better. You're gonna be able to operate better. You're gonna be able to move better. You're gonna be able to like see things from a different perspective, from a different elevation. Eagles, people say I got eagle eyes because I could spot red flags and spot things. You know why? I take care of my mind. I could literally be with my shades like this, and I could, as a leader, you want to know what's one of the best quality a leader's supposed to have? His ability to read the room, read energy. Your ability to read rooms, read energy, and be able to like smell where there's rotten apple and just, not give a fuck. Leaders supposed to have that. Also, I wouldn't basically follow a leader that doesn't have the balls to tell somebody, not like Carlos, like go fuck yourself. When I say go fuck yourself, I don't mean like go fuck yourself. I'm just trying to cut down, because remember, the quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. But also the quality of your life depends on the quality of the thoughts of the fucking people you have around. That's why I moved out when I was 14. My mother, oh my God, what a woman. You know what's coming late after work? All these young kids are either selling drugs, doing alcohol, doing fucked up shit. And this woman, you get home, she hear fucking whatever bullshit happened to her throughout the day. She wanted it to take it on me. I'm like, nah, I gotta move out. Best thing I ever did. Separated myself from my own family. Tough love. Oh, but you don't love your family? I love me. The minute I take care of me, for you guys, that's love. Because the minute I become my best version, and I break that generational curse, and I come back, that's when things come in. If it makes sense.
100%.
So, expecting immediate results. Patience is key. Many people expect results too quickly and give up when they don't see immediate progress, which causes them to revert to old habits. Why do people give up when they don't see quick results?
Why do people give up when they don't see quick results?
Yeah.
Can I reflect to a time in my life that I didn't see, that I quit? There's times that we may not see the results. I'll use me as an example. Like I say, I will never quit because I may take a seat back, but I'm gonna come back 10 times harder. It's like, why do we sleep? We sleep to re-energize our body, to give our body more fuel, in other terms. And like today, it's crazy you picked me for this topic, because today in the gym, you was talking about delayed gratification, how we put ourselves on punishment. You were showing me your hoodie and it was like, look, it doesn't fit. But you said, I'm not going to do little small movements. When I do something, I'm going to do it big, but it's because I rewarded myself for all the things that I did and who I became in the process. So most people give up because they don't have patience. You said patience, a very key word. Once you lose patience, you lose the battle. But if you're patient, you could get annoyed, you could get frustrated, but don't give up, because winners never quit and quitters never win. So most people quit before They're right there at the end line and they give up.
That's literally what most people's problem. Staying consistent. Shout out to Manny with Consistency 360 and admitting that he named his podcast Consistency 360 because he lacked consistency. You get me? And since he has that awareness, we're willing to help him. As long as he admits every day that he wants to get 1% better.
Of course.
And also we want to see the consistency.
Of course.
The improvement every day. Kaizen.
I'll give him his flowers too on the podcast because you said not to talk. But when he came to the gym, you see me talking to him. I was like, bro, you late. I want 3 miles after. Like, you see how he be coming with us to play basketball. I wanted him to work out with us and then run the 3 miles. But I didn't even know when he went to, next thing I know, I look up, he's on the treadmill running the miles.
But I told him, I was like, first thing you come into the gym, do some cardio.
Oh, okay.
Then you do some abs.
Yeah.
You got me? Warm up your body, cardio, circulate the blood, get yourself warm, right? Do some abs. Because low key, it's a shame for a man to be around with a fat gut. Shout out to Sam, because Sam is a little chunky, but your gut is not like some people. Like Manny, his gut looks like, you got me? Well, you're like an even type of, you know.
Funny,
you know what I mean or no?
Yeah.
But a man like sitting down with a gut, I'm serious, bro. Every time, like, I'm 13% body fat, and just that one little bit fucks up my mind. Why would I reward myself? Because if I go and reward myself, buy myself even clothes now, you know what happens? You get comfortable.
Put your feet up.
And you're like, oh, nah, but this clothes look good. Nah. I don't want it to look good now. Read the book, The Secret. It says it here. The Secret, and watch the movie. It says it. It talks about clothes. If you're going to go buy clothes, you buy yourself clothes with your dream body. So let's say if you're 200 pounds and you're extra large and your goal is to be a large, right? Okay. Buy yourself a shirt that doesn't fit and put it somewhere so you can remind it.
Motivation.
You get me? But you don't go fucking buy yourself. Who the fuck are you to wear, keep buying yourself? You could do whatever the fuck you want to do. Not me. You get me? I reward myself after I put the work.
That should be.
You got me? It's like when money comes in, you first invest it. Let the money roll, delay, and get that delayed gratification instead of that instant gratification, right? So to wrap this up, consistency is the key to progress. My question to you is, real change takes time. You must be willing to stay consistent, even when results aren't immediately, right? How can patience and consistency lead to long-term success?
I'd like to see your perspective on that question as well. But for me, how could patience and consistency lead to long-term success? For me, I feel like we're all work in progress. Like on the podcast, I asked you, what things could I improve? And you immediately reflected on that self and said, I have a lot of things to improve on myself. So like the best project we could ever work on ourselves, but it's a daily task. It's a daily mission. It's Kaizen, getting 1% better. Most people settle, like I said, most people give up right at the finish line. In the cash flow quadrant, Rich Dad told Robert one time that, hey, you already made it this far. Why give up now? Just keep going, keep striving. If you lose patience and you lack consistency, how the heck you expect? Dreams don't work unless you work.
Okay, to answer you the question, let's use basketball. Right? When I started playing basketball, 2 years something, less than 3 years. You got me? Because I said I'm gonna devote my time to business. I punished myself. Low key, if there would have been one thing, when I was young, I wanted to be a baseball player. But when I played basketball, because I always had a basketball court, like una cancha in my house. But I said, I love sports in general, because I used to play all types of sport. But why would I keep playing a sport when I haven't put in the work in other areas of my life? Let me put in the work in business and other areas where I could, like, what you sow is what you reap. It's already what I already knew how to do, right? I've been 5'8" since 14. So I said, I'm going to punish myself. I'm not going to play basketball because I'm not going to play.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to become my best version of the world, and I'm going to make it in the area that I know I'm going to make it, right? When I started playing basketball, I know a lot of guys, who the fuck this guy is, because I came with the same confidence. You know what's a confident motherfucker with no game? That was me. You never remember had a person like that? A man that has the mindset, the winner mentality, You got me? He's willing to put in the work, but my game was not there. But it's crazy. Just my mindset helped me still drop points. Helped me still deliver on the game. No excuses. Results is the name of the game. Bro, I used to be happy as hell. I even got videos. In a game of 12, when I used to drop, I always used to drop minimum 1-3 and a layup. 2 to 3 points. Bro, I was happy. Like beyond happy. But you know what I used to say to myself? I want more. Then I went from, I want to do minimum 2 threes and at least 1 point down low. That's 5 points. Right? But then I said, I want more. And I kept thinking, 1% better, consistent. What you lack in skills, make it up in numbers. You miss 100% of shots you don't take. It's not over till we win. I kept playing all the quotes. What separates the best from the rest is mine. Kept playing all these quotes mentally, right? And it doesn't matter when people used to be like, he got no left. People normally don't tell me that. You got me? Or say shit, because the way I deal with people. But I knew some people used to talk behind me, bro. You know when you're in the court somewhere and you could tell when there's a little group down there of dick suckers, because that's all y'all motherfuckers do, suck each other's dick. Grown motherfuckers, you got me sucking each other's dick in groupies. To me, you're weak when you fucking be with a group, unless you're fucking inspiring, motivating, and uplifting people. You got me?
Positive.
You're weak when you're in a group, from my perspective. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And I knew they were talking shit, but I'm going to just let them be, because that's what misery do. They love company. You got me? They're not going to drive me to their fucking level.
Yeah.
You got me? And I said every day, I'm going to keep putting in the work. I'm going to keep putting in the work. My work has paid off. Today was proof.
Your game has
improved
a lot.
And like 2-3 days ago, when the day that you were not there, that I told you, at every 10 shots, Saturday and Sunday, I did horrible. But then there was another day that I was doing that I did like I did today. You got me? And 1% better. It's just 1% better.
Consistency.
You're better than me. I'm saying this shit on video.
I'm not better than you.
All these guys, I told you guys. I told all of them today. You know what I told them? All you guys are more talented than me. But you know what you guys don't have over me? Mindset. Did I say that?
Yeah.
I said I'll whoop all you guys when it comes to mindset. But guess what? My mindset puts me in the 1% there. Puts me in the 1%. Because I'm going to use now a spiritual thing. You know what I mean? Because I don't think I'm better than the people. But same way I don't think I'm better than people, people are not better than me. Because what makes people better, you know what it is? Huh? There's no such thing as better. At the top, we cooperate. We collaborate. We make each other better.
Yeah.
Because you can win a game. I can lose a game. Vice versa.
Correct.
But when people come and think that they're just going to destroy me or dominate me, subscribe, like, dislike. Yeah, I like when people dislike. I haven't seen a dislike. Where are the negative comments, guys? I want negative comments. I want different results, so I want negative comments, guys. Negative comments. Please put some negative comments in the podcast. Put some negativity. And if you want to deal with negativity, let me know. If you don't want to come in the show, we could do a video too. We could do a video so they could try to shit on me. You got me? So I could help them get their shit together. You got me? So they could see the difference in leverage. I go pound to pound with any man in the world. The Andrew Tates, even the Donald Trumps, the damn Peñas of the world.
That'll be hilarious.
You know why? I put in so much work studying these fucking people to see whether they're just a red flag. So I could one day, if I'm with that,
leverage,
I could just bring one up. Just one. Damn, he hit me with hard with this one. That's what sharpening the soul is. You got me? It's not that I'm better than other people, but I'll promise you that you're not better than me either, bro or sis. We're the same shit. Skin. Well, money makes you. I want a man that comes and tells me to my fucking face, bro, I got more money than you. Motherfucker, I print money with my mind. Money's an idea, motherfucker. I want a bitch to tell me my man got more money than you. Come, ask your man to measure his dick with mine too, bitch.
It's kind of funny, bro.
You gotta be raw, bro. Hey, bring up some raw, bro. Hey, you know what? Let's do some creativity.